Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Calling the Shots. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Kira.
And we're really excited about today's episode.
We're so excited about today's
episode. If you listened to the last one, you know we kind of teased this one a little bit.
But it's going to be a fun little It's Valentine's week. Valentine's Day was yesterday, so it's a fun little Valentine's special.
Yes.
But also, this is the first episode we've done where, people know that
like who we are and what we're doing.
So you're going to be listening to this tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty much live now. Everything is up, and hopefully it's on Spotify. Well, it is on Spotify.
We're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, and hopefully we're on Apple Podcasts. We need to double check that.
We should be on all three by this episode, which is so exciting. Sorry,
just mic technical difficulties. Everything's
We're figuring it out. Okay, we're new. This is our third episode.
We're gonna just keep saying we're figuring it out. We're gonna be 100 episodes in.
Literally,
we're just figuring it out.
It's hard though. Okay,
it is.
You guys, it's a lot of work, but
it is a lot of work. We're so excited about today, and you guys know we like to start with life updates.
Yeah.
But we kind of wanted to do some, I think it'd be fun to do some, Valentine's themed, unless you have anything else non-Valentine's
No, let's
first.
do Valentine's.
Okay, tell me about your Valentine's Day.
So, I'm not a Valentine's person. I don't know if you are.
This is funny because we didn't talk about this beforehand. I'm a pretty chill Valentine's person.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not like a crazy...
something huge and extravagant.
No.
Right.
But I love it because I have kids. And I love to make, things fun and cute. So, of course, we had, our little Valentine's breakfast. Made, little heart-shaped
There's a whole reel.
pancakes.
You have to go look at Kira's reel about it. It's really so cute, guys.
I just love making, Valentine's things cute for my kids. Any holiday where I can, make it extra for my children, so much fun. Well, you'll see one day.
That is, and they will have those memories.
I hope they remember.
No, seriously, I saw your reel, and then I was on the phone with my mom, and my mom one year for Valentine's Day, this is crazy to me now that I'm an adult, she made each of us our favorite meals for dinner. She made 5, separate meals. Is that not so? Yes. That was, our Valentine's dinner. Isn't that so tender?
That's so sweet. So that's mom goals.
That is mom goals. I actually feel like Valentine's also is not just for couples. Do you know? I think, I went to dinner with my boyfriend, very fun, but I think it's, actually just for people in your life that you care about.
Totally.
You know?
And I also think it's for the kids, and I always say Valentine's is for the girls.
I agree.
Valentine's is for the girls.
Oh, my friends and I are doing, actually, I just, thank you for reminding me that we're doing a late Galentines tomorrow night. We're doing a PowerPoint night.
Oh,
and
love that.
Yeah, we're doing embarrassing dating story type theme.
Amazing.
And we are no one is allowed to have their phone out. These are true embarrassing things we will be sharing with each other. So I will update you on that. So you said that and I just remembered that's our post Valentine's Galentines.
That's cute. It's Valentine's week. It's the month of love. So I feel you can celebrate all month
You can.
long.
You literally can.
But anyways, I had a good Valentine's with my kids and
cute.
My husband. We're going to
fun.
Mexico next week for...
That's right. I forgot that's where you're going.
Yes. So that's kind of
that's
our
the big
Valentine's,
thing.
Our Christmas, our birthdays this past little bit. So that's our
big
big
things
thing.
Wrapped in one.
But what did you do? You said you went to dinner.
Yes, I went to dinner and it was so good. Now I don't remember what it's called, but there's a couple Italian places in Salt Lake. I love cheese.
Is it the cheese bowl where they make the pasta in the bowl?
Yes, they set it on fire.
Oh,
there's 2 places apparently. I don't remember what it's called. It's super Italian. The name itself is super Italian.
It's I
want to say it's
this is actually Cecilia.
Yes, I was gonna say. Yes, I think
something
that's one of them.
That?
There's literally 2, and I don't even remember which one we went to. But it is...
That's going to bother me. I'm going to have to look it up after.
You'll have to look it up after. It's so good. So I literally
That sounds amazing.
I've
never been, but it's been on my list.
Oh, you need to go. It was cool because it's kind of like dinner and a show because they have this... Yeah, it's... literally if you love cheese or you love Italian food or you love pasta, this is where you want to go. They bring out
fun.
this table, and they have all this like fresh cheese. They light it on fire to melt it. So your cheese is just on fire. I have a video of it. I should show you later.
Yeah,
and then they put the pasta in and like mix it around. It's actually so yummy.
You need to just post it on
I do need to post it.
Please
it's
post
like
it
me zooming in. Yeah.
And you guys can all see it with me. And you can
all see it because it's
How'd you get reservations there?
Good.
Did you have reservations
so this was the thing. So, like, a week and a half before Valentine's Day-ish, my boyfriend was like, I want to surprise you with a dinner, whatever. I'm like, I know. Good guy. And I was like, okay, yeah, fun. And then, like, 2 days later, he calls me. He's like, so we could go, like, to a couple places, but, like, the place I really want to go to is, like, so booked on Valentine's Day. Like, there are no options. Yeah. What if we went the night before? And me, like we said, like, I'm pretty chill about Valentine's Day. I'm like, I literally don't care. Like, literally whenever. Yeah, and now that I went, I'm so glad. It's actually amazing, and everybody should go.
Well,
find a really bougie Italian place near you, and find a special occasion, and go.
And just go. Late Valentines.
Just late Valentines. Even if it's, like, for yourself. Like, I would literally... I would ball out by myself there.
Oh, yes. I love a solo date.
I was going to say, do you do that?
I love a solo date. Oh, my solo date is I go and I get myself a drink and I go shopping alone.
I love shopping.
That's my dream.
I literally love shopping alone. On my own time frame. Oh, yeah. Don't have to worry about anyone.
Podcast in, headphones on, bye everybody. Like, I'm in my own world. Don't speak to me. It's just me.
I love getting, just like a little treat by myself. Tuesdays, if I have a free Tuesday, it's $5 in Utah. I live so close to the movie theater. I would go to the movies by myself.
Do you really?
Yes.
Because that's actually on my, like,
you should do it. It's kind of therapeutic.
I really want to. It's just like...
It's a little scary at first.
I need to... make the time.
Yeah, that's why I have not done it since like summer, and I don't have 2 kids and a husband. And
I need to do it.
So like sometime you have to do it. Just
okay.
You just have.
I will plan a day.
Yeah.
That I have to do it.
Yes. Okay, we didn't plan to talk about any of that, and we have so much more to talk about.
So we need to move on.
We just gotta move on.
We have to move on because we can sit here and talk forever.
Let's just
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
And we still, and like,
thoughts.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's talk about the game first. That was a good game.
It was a good game.
Did you guys like that?
If you guys didn't watch it, it was a good game. It came really down to like the final minutes. Came down to a penalty call. You know what I mean? I don't love that personally.
And I don't care. To be honest, it is what it is.
Kira was like, it was a good game, and it is what it is. No, but it is true.
It's like, I'm not going to sit here and just argue about...
No, we're not going to.
No.
But if people say they're upset with how it ended and you didn't watch it, that is why they're upset, because there was a penalty at the end, so... That kind of changed the game.
People are controversial about it, but I thought it was fun to watch.
It was
I wasn't going for either team. Like, I wasn't really invested in either of the teams, but I still thought it was pretty fun.
This, but it was still enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was still enjoyable. And now the halftime performance.
Let's talk about the real... Okay. What did you think?
Okay, literally, first of all, I think my jaw was to the floor. Just... The entire time. So first there's the immediate zoom out, and then I'm sitting there, I'm like, she is pregnant.
I literally...
Shut up.
No, I was like, she's not. I was like doing the math in my head. I'm like, hold on. Okay. When did she give birth?
No.
Because it wasn't giving postpartum belly.
No, it wasn't. Bless my sweet guy friends' hearts. Because some people were like, she's pregnant. And them thinking they were defending her. Being like, she just had a baby. Calm down. I'm like, you guys are so sweet. I literally love you.
But that is a pregnant
But she is pregnant. Like, she is pregnant.
Very
again.
Pregnant. She's rubbing her belly.
What
a reveal.
Like, what a reveal. We wanted her to drop an album. She didn't drop an album.
Which is still, I'm low-key a little disappointed.
Yeah, we can be sad about that. But especially after that performance. I feel like I watched that performance and was like, we've been deprived of this.
I honestly... Let's go back to the beginning, because at the ending, it was too much. She goes on stage. Incredible. We see she's pregnant. What? Shocking. Amazing.
Everybody
and
shocked.
That performance, we haven't had a halftime like that, honestly, I think, ever.
I think this was my absolute favorite.
Changes. Nothing. No other performers. Just her sitting there and singing.
And to me, that is just a true performance. You don't need everything so flashy. Like, it was, it was fun and lights, and she's on these, like, floating stages.
But it was just her.
But it was truly just her. And as a, like, former dancer, I grew up danced a little bit in college. As a former dancer, I was obsessed because it was just, like, straight her and choreography.
Oh, yeah.
And it was amazing. I think everyone who watched Super Bowl remembered that every single song she's ever done is an absolute banger.
Yes.
Like,
she played all the hits.
She played all the hits.
And she just sang.
And she just sang, and she did it so good. And I
didn't need the theatrics at all.
We didn't.
No.
And it was so powerful to me that she is pregnant doing a Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, yeah, and she stayed clothed.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I literally read multiple tweets that was like, this was in recent memory of women performers. She's the only one that was like fully clothed.
And
that was amazing.
And do you know what? Everyone looked at her as a pregnant mom, being like, queen. She's an absolute boss. She's a queen. She's gorgeous. She didn't need to not be.
No.
Like,
she was
fully,
an icon.
Like, yeah, she was, you know what I mean?
Iconic.
It was iconic. And to me, I'm like, making this so emotional. That was true women empowerment to me.
No, honestly.
Like,
she needed nobody else.
She did it pregnant. And everybody's pregnancy looks different. I do not expect people to be able to do that.
But the fact that she was like, I would be out of breath.
Yeah.
And I also thought it was funny. There's people complaining about she wasn't giving enough energy like she used to. No. Sir, she is pregnant. The fact she even sang live.
Also, Rihanna, so much of her, it's like in her facial expressions.
Oh, yeah.
In her, you know what I mean? Like,
just her vibe.
It is just
her aura.
Her.
Yes.
Also, her little makeup.
She's a businesswoman.
She's a businesswoman.
I literally went on the Fenty website. Like, that worked.
I literally was like,
that
I'm
worked.
gonna get that.
I'm getting whatever that was. I think it was like the thing that like makes you less oily.
I think so. Just like some type of
something like that.
Yeah. No, trust me, I will be doing research on it.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It was one of my favorites ever. Like, literally, when she was singing Diamonds at the end, I was getting choked up.
She was singing Diamonds at the end. My sister texted me and was like, oh my gosh, when she sang Diamond, she rubbed her belly. Do you think the baby's name is Diamond?
Oh my gosh.
She literally was like, what if there's like an Easter egg in there?
Theory.
Like, that is
a theory.
That's a theory.
I love that.
So, it could
be cool.
It would be a thing in Hollywood, you know what I mean?
It felt, honestly, I was talking about this with my sister-in-law. It kind of felt like a farewell. Did it not for you?
Don't even.
At the end, I was like, is she saying bye to us? Like, that's kind of what it felt like, because it was like all of her best songs.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. And then the Diamonds, I kind of got teared up. I'm like, she's leaving us for a second again, because she's about to have another baby. It felt like a little sweet goodbye.
Kira, stop
I know,
it. Why didn't I think about that?
It's kind of heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh.
I know. But because we're not getting an album.
No.
We're not getting
a tour.
And
I processed that, but I was so high off the performance that I really didn't think about this.
Afterwards, I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, here we go. And then at the end, I'm like,
wait a minute.
I think that was
Back to reality.
Back to reality. Like, that was her being like, hey, I'm going to be taking a break for a second.
Well, cool. I mean, before I cry, should we talk about something else?
Seriously, it was so sad. But we have to talk about the interpreter.
Oh my gosh, I did see the interpreter. Yeah.
Amazing. Why was she so cool? What was her name?
She doing AS? Was it sign?
Yes.
She was doing sign language, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
American Sign Language.
She knew
ASL.
all the words to all the Rihanna songs, and
yeah,
she was so
She had
hyped.
a performance of her own going on
100%.
as she was signing the songs. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go Google her,
look up
because she deserves
video.
All the credit.
Seriously.
She deserves all the credit for that.
Seriously. Okay. We could sit here.
Okay, we could sit here all day long, but we actually came with like very specific topics.
So, in honor of Valentine's Day yesterday, Love Month, we just want to talk about our favorite athlete couples. And there's so many we could talk about. There really is.
There's literally so many. And not both of them have to be athletes, for the record. This is like our favorite couples in the sports world.
Sports world.
Of course, it's always a sports world here with us, guys.
Sports adjacent.
Sports adjacent, baby.
And so we both picked like 3 that we just love. And we're going to name some honorable mentions at the end.
Yeah.
And I honestly think I have to go first.
I think you should
Can
go
I
first. Yeah, no, you're ready.
So, let me find my people. Okay, so
excited.
I picked, when I think of celebrity-athlete relationships, there is one couple that I think started it all. And I think you know who it is.
Yep.
The Beckhams.
No, they did start
The Beckhams
They
started
are
this.
mom and dad.
They are mom and dad. So, Victoria and David Beckham. AKA
You've heard their
Posh.
names. I don't care if you know nothing about the sports
You know
world.
them.
You've heard their names.
Well, because she is from the Spice Girls.
Yes.
He plays soccer. Plays soccer.
He
Like, it's
plays,
so casual.
he's still playing soccer. He's not playing anymore, but he does
Obviously
own
not
a
playing
club
anymore.
in Miami.
Yes. So they met in 1997. So that was
Cute.
the year
After
after
we
we
were
were born. Like, that is how they are the original couple.
Yeah.
They met at a soccer match. They had their first baby, Brooklyn, in 98. Got married in 99. And they've been together for 23 years with 4 kids. Brooklyn, Romeo, Harper, and Cruz.
And the Beckhams really are just this, like, untouchable family to me.
Oh, yes.
They are, because it starts with, the two of them, like, this powerhouse couple, but then their whole family is, like...
They all just do things.
And they're all, like, they are so fun. Like, I remember years ago, one of his sons went live or something, and he was, like, commenting on the live video, like, why aren't you doing your homework? Why are you up so late? Like, they are so cute and so... they're truly the best.
They're the best.
Yeah.
They're the originals, and I feel like I just had to mention them. Like, we just have to today, because...
Oh, of course.
When you think of celebrity-athlete couples, they're the first ones.
No, if we... Here's the thing. All of these ones are good. But if we left them off, it would be a disgrace.
Oh, 100%.
We couldn't even do this episode.
I'm very partial to Victoria, because Spice Girls was my very first concert. It was.
First concert.
It was. And
shut
Posh was
up.
my favorite. I was like, she's it for
No,
me.
this is...
They're also the most beautiful couple I've ever seen.
Oh, crazy.
And lastly, why I just love them so much is because I think it's so uncommon in Hollywood, and they've been in the spotlight for years and years and years, to be married for that long and also have that many kids.
No, loyalty to each other, loyalty to your family, when couples in Hollywood just don't do that. They don't do that.
And I think it's
are
so
special.
cool to have kind of role models like that in the celebrity world, because you don't see that often.
Yeah.
So we love the Beckhams, and that was
and that's
they're my first draft.
That is her first draft.
My first.
Okay. First draft for me. I do feel like I need to bring up Joe Burrow, because we mentioned this a little bit. And people don't know he has a girlfriend. And as I'm reading this, I feel terrible, because in my research I forgot to check Olivia is her name. I forgot to check how to say her last name. So
that's not very good journalism of us.
I know. And do you know what?
We studied this.
I know. No, I am upset, because I searched, like, even names that I thought I knew, I was like, I should just search to make sure. But in my mind, I just know it's Joe and Olivia. You know what I mean? So.
But it is a crazy last name. You know what? Let's skip it. But tell me all you know about Joe, because I'm dying to know.
So here's what's so. Oh, okay. Where do I start? Okay, let's just start with their relationship. They met back in 2015.
Okay.
He's at Ohio State. If you don't know the story of Joe Burrow, it's honestly a great one. If you love underdog stories, you'll love this, because people just know him now as this, like, hot, cool, successful quarterback.
Yeah.
No, he was at Ohio State, did not get picked as the starting quarterback, and that's why he went to LSU. So he's at Ohio State in 2015. That's where he meets Olivia. Okay. 2 years later.
2015.
That was 2015. Yes, they meet in 2015.
7 years ago.
And then 7 years ago.
8 years ago, actually.
Oh my gosh, we can't do math. So 8 years ago, they met. 2 years later, they start dating. Okay. But then Joe Burrow graduates from Ohio State, goes to LSU. Olivia hasn't graduated yet.
She's still at Ohio State.
She's still at Ohio State. And so in 2018, they do the distance thing. Okay. Which already is tough, but a football schedule's like kind of, this is the worst and weird and whatever.
Yeah.
They make it work, okay?
Amazing.
Which we love. Anyways, he has a huge year, wins the Natty, wins a Heisman. It's great. She's there for all of it.
Uh-huh.
And she's been there, and she just continues to be there. That's honestly the story of them.
And nobody knows that.
And this is the thing. Nobody knows that. So I have thoughts on this, because initially I was like, Joe, bestie.
Post your girl.
Post your girl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Post your girl. Especially when all these girls be drooling over you.
Uh-huh.
I have kind of changed my tune a little bit, because I have thought about myself. I'm not like secretive, but I'm a little bit private. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I see that, and initially I was like, no, Joe, you need to post more. And I still think he needs to do a little something. But I actually think it's like, I don't think it's like this bad thing that I used to think it was. Like, I feel like they just are not very flashy. That's just not how they are. Like, I know it seems like it, and like by like his outfits and whatever, but if you listen to Joe Burrow in a press conference, like, he's pretty down to earth.
He's pretty humble.
Like, go listen to his Heisman speech. Like, he's a humble guy.
Yeah.
It makes more sense to me. Also, I just love her vibe. She is like she's natural. She's naturally pretty. She's herself. She's not trying to be like anyone she's not.
Yes.
You should go stalk her on Instagram.
And I love that they got together when he wasn't all that.
He wasn't all that, and she's been there.
She's been there since the day one.
So we know that she's not just there because he's all that, because he wasn't all that. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like her last name, it's Olivia, Holzmacher, because I want to give her some credit, and I want people to go look at her, because she's pretty dope.
Yes, she's cool.
So that's my first couple. I just think people do need to know Joe Burrow has a girlfriend.
I do have a theory. I think maybe Joe has a team. Joe has a PR team.
Yep.
And I think they see these girls.
He gets attention for it.
He gets attention.
And his PR team's probably like, hey,
we like this. This will make you money.
We're not saying don't act like you don't have a girlfriend.
But we're saying, hey, you don't need a post.
Oh, I could see that.
That's 100% happening.
I could see that.
Here's the thing. If I'm Joe's girlfriend and he's making an extra, I don't know, cash here and there because he doesn't post me, I said, that's fine.
I know. And I really feel like she must be a secure queen. Like, I respect her because
I love that.
So I am a huge supporter. All right, Kyria.
But you guys, Joe is taken.
But Joe is taken. So just by the way, beware of that.
Okay. I feel like I have to go. This one's coming out of left field because I want to save my other one. This one's coming out of left field. And this is my personal fave.
Oh, this is the order we're going in.
Yes. Okay, this is my personal fave because I feel like unless you are in the sports culture world, you might not know this couple, but I love this couple.
This couple is good. And if you don't know this couple, it's okay, but you got to listen to them. You got to hear us out.
Zach and Julie Ertz. Mm-hmm. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Now we question everything.
You guys go look them up right now. They are the definition of powerhouse couple. Mm-hmm. So they met in California. So Zach is a football player at Stanford. Julie is a soccer player at Santa Clara.
Two athletes.
Two athletes. They meet in 2012. Okay, Zach enters the football draft.
Yes, NFL draft.
2012. Julie joins the national team in 2013.
Okay,
while she's already playing professional soccer. Okay. 2015, Julie, my girl Julie, she wins the World Cup.
Such a good time.
She wins the World Cup.
The U.S. women's national team wins the World Cup
in 2015. Amazing.
Best of times.
I love watching women's soccer. That's one of my favorite sports to watch. Women's soccer is
actually so fun.
Probably my favorite women's sport to watch, I would say. Just love it. So she wins the World Cup in 2015. They get married in 2017, okay? Oh
my gosh.
He wins the Super Bowl in 2018, okay? They both win. The two biggest, championships?
The
biggest stage
achievement
you could be on in their sport. They both
their given sport, they win. And they both win it, within 3 years of each other?
3 years of each other.
They are on a high.
They're on a high. So they're married. He wins a Super Bowl. And now, last August, they had a baby boy. They named him Madden. I think it's gosh. So cute.
So cute.
They named him Madden. And
like John Madden. We love that.
So he plays for the Cardinals right now. And she's still on the team, technically, the national team. But she hasn't played since 2021 because she's obviously had a baby.
Baby mama.
But you guys, they're just a powerhouse couple.
They are a powerhouse couple. I literally love them. They have a really fun commercial together, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're, like, competing. I think I need to remember because it's been years.
It's actually ringing a bell.
Yeah, they're, like, competing against each other in something. And it's just so fun because if you watching, you know who they are. You're like, this is hilarious because these probably are two highly competitive people.
The most competitive.
Because if you are playing a sport at that level, you must be. You just must be psycho competitive.
So they're just the best in their sport.
Yeah.
The best. And they are married to each other. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
That kid,
athletic genes.
I want to invest in him. Like, buy stock in his
however we
future,
do that,
because he's doing something. Whatever
he
sport
is.
he decides, he's going to be the best at. I hope they have more babies.
I hope
They're
so
just
too.
such a cute family.
Just the most athletic family ever.
Most athletic family ever.
I love that.
I just think they're adorable. And I know a lot of people don't know about them, so I felt like I had to bring them up because I've been following Julie for a hot minute. And
I'm actually so glad you're bringing this one
She's
up.
the cutest. So
she's so cute.
You guys.
She is so cute. This is a couple. If you didn't know about them, I'm so happy you do. If you know about them, you are cheering right now because you love them. So that is
my number 2.
That is your number two. My number 2, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne.
Okay.
Wade. So
love that.
This is one that Gabby Union. She is an actress. My personal favorites, Think Like a Man, Bring It On. She's great.
We know her. We love her.
We love her. She's gorgeous. Like, I'm obsessed with her, okay? D. Wade, now a former NBA player, played with the Miami Heat. Like, pretty iconic, okay?
Iconic. Everybody knows
pretty iconic, yeah.
2 names that are, like, household names.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
That are married to each other.
So their story was interesting. I don't know if you've heard their story. It's kind of interesting.
I've never, actually.
So they first met in 2007. She was just kind of, she had gotten a divorce. He was about to get a divorce. They were both hired to be promoters at a Super Bowl party. The Super Bowl that, like, Michael Jackson was the halftime performer at. Something crazy like that. Yeah. So they're at the same party.
Okay.
But, they're just not they're like, she's like, hey, me and my friends are out here drinking and partying. And she looks at him and she's like, he doesn't drink. He's probably just having Bible study over there. They, like, were on opposite sides of the room. Like, nothing really happened then. But then a few months later, come June, there's rumors. Something's happening. And so he reaches out to her in just, like, a friendly way, quote unquote, to be like, hey, sorry about these rumors. Just, like, extending a friendly olive branch.
Love that.
Anyways, so at that point, it's like, they're not dating. And then, like, not long after this, then she does, like, go to a party of his that he threw because now they're friends. Anyways, a year later, it's a thing. She is, like, his date to, like, his charity event, and they are photographed together. So I do feel like I need to say, because when I was reading this, I was like,
I didn't know how they met.
I know. And I think some people hear that and think, like, okay, well, he wasn't officially separated from his wife. Like, was there something there beforehand? We can confirm there was not, because his ex-wife tried to, like, sue Gabby Union for, like, emotional distress or something, saying that she cheated. And she's like, my life is so well documented. I did not. And she won the court case. So, anyways.
So there are no.
So they are clean as can be, okay? Anyways, so, so they start going out. Things are good. 2011, D-Wade gets custody of his 2 kids at the time.
Yes.
Early 2013, they're doing long distance. Both their schedules are crazy. Actress, NBA player. Yeah. Things are tough, so they break up early-ish 2013. They get back together April 2013. They just are like, this is worth, like, the effort that it requires.
Actually.
Yeah, so he, in December 2013, they get engaged, and he has the kids be a part of it because, so cute. He has the kids be a part of it because apparently the kids were like, when are we going to be a family? Like, we want to be a family.
Aww.
And so so he has them hold up a sign that says, will you marry us? That's like his proposal.
Cute. I don't think I've seen that.
Literally so cute. I think I'd seen it and I forgot. There's so much more I could get into this, but basically they got married in 2014. In 2018 they had their own child together after
surrogate, right? Didn't she do a surrogate?
I saw a picture of her with the baby in what looked like a hospital bed. I
think she did a surrogate.
Because you should look this up. Because it was like after years of trying. So maybe that was the result. Maybe that was the result
Not
of
me
them.
Googling it right now.
No, literally, I need you to Google this right now. Because it just showed them have the baby, then it said years of trying, which I think is great that they're open and kind of say like that was the situation. But
she did have a surrogate.
Okay.
Yes. I thought I was right. I remember seeing
I'm glad you said that because literally, like, I read a couple articles. I don't know why they didn't say that. Probably just because it was, like, we're just, like, hitting the quick things. But that makes sense, especially if years of trying wasn't working.
Have a surrogate.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they had their own child together, and they're just still happy. D-Wade retired in 2019, and they're just living their lives.
That's what Tom should have done.
That's what Tom.
I hate to bring that up.
I hate to bring it up.
We would be talking about Tom and Giselle.
Oh, actually, side note. Do you know what? I was thinking this episode would be so different if it was a year ago because it would have been Tom and Giselle and also Shakira and PK. I don't know if you know about that. Yeah.
With the
and I
How did she find out? She found out with the.
How did she find out?
That he was cheating?
She found out.
Wasn't it because of like this, like the raspberry jam jelly?
Oh yeah, it was like some food thing that he didn't like or something. I forgot about that. She also has a revenge song out. Have you listened to it?
No.
So I don't speak Spanish, but it's just in like my DNA. And so I literally like love Spanish music. I don't speak Spanish and I listen to Spanish music. Okay, like just like the fun ones. The fun ones. J Balvin, Bad Bunny, like that stuff.
Yeah.
She has a song out that's like a revenge song, and she does like wordplay with his name, and so she says says like Piqué in it, and the way she enunciates it, it sounds like his name, but really it means to like splash water or something, like the translation. And so it's kind of now I don't even remember the context. It is actually like me like searching.
I'm gonna go listen to it.
You go listen to it, guys. Go listen to Shakira's song. The way she says it, so I'm just like listening to it. I'm like, okay, I do not speak Spanish, but she just said his name.
She did
what?
Something.
So then I'm like doing some Googling, like, how did she do that? What does this mean? So anyways, this episode would be very different if it was a year ago.
I still don't understand
which makes me so sad.
So sad. Giselle and Shakira, those are like the beautiful women in the world.
If they can't make it in this world, nobody can.
Truly, what's in the future?
Just kidding. They're gonna come out so much stronger. Love those women.
I hope they get married too. Somebody else.
Just men that appreciate them.
Yes.
Yeah. Same.
Yes. Maybe not an athlete.
Maybe not. Let's just be done with athletes. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a great one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
didn't know a lot of that actually, so it was fun for me to like actually. I heard the Super Bowl. We know everybody knows them, but their history.
I didn't know the history.
Mm-hmm. I didn't either.
Well, that's an amazing one. Okay, so I saved my best for last because I know you love this couple.
I know.
We have a shared
appreciation for
if you
couple.
Will. And I know everybody else does as well. So feel free to interrupt me.
Yeah,
I'm going to add some stuff.
I'm going to let you go though.
But I'm excited. Going Steph and Aisha. The Currys. This is the best family.
I literally love the Currys.
I love this family. They're a family of 5. But let's start from the very beginning.
Take us to the beginning, Kira.
Steph and Aisha. They're living in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. In 2002. They're teenagers, and they met at a youth church group activity thing. And nothing really happened. They were teenagers, but they met in 2002, okay? Mm-hmm. Fast forward 6 years, so 2008. They both happened to be in LA at the exact same time,
Mm-hmm.
And she was modeling and acting.
She's gorgeous.
Do you remember her on Hannah Montana?
What?
Did you ever see her on Hannah Montana?
I've seen every episode of Hannah Montana multiple times.
She was on Hannah Montana.
What is
You didn't see that?
Where?
Kira. She was like a love interest.
This is why I don't look at your notes. Was this? Did you put this in your notes?
No. This just came to me right now. You don't know that? No, she was on Hannah Montana.
She was wait a minute.
She was a love interest for Jackson.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Well,
oh my gosh.
You have to look it up.
Because I have gone back and watched Hannah Montana multiple times, so I will.
She was on it.
Oh.
Yes. I remember her. So that, Aisha was modeling, acting, whole 9 yards.
So glad you brought that up.
Steph was coming for the ESPYs. He was in college, okay, playing basketball. They crossed paths again. And
I love that.
Something like the stars align for them. They go on a date, and it's just they hit it off. They hit it off immediately.
Game over.
And they start dating for 2 years, and they get engaged 2 years later, which back then they were pretty young. I don't know the exact age, but
yeah, no, they were young. Like I have memories of Babyface them, which I mean, Steph.
They were young, especially for like. I don't
Hollywood celebrity,
especially Hollywood athletes. Like they were pretty young to get engaged, but they got engaged and they got married in 2011. Crazy.
That's
crazy.
Actually been a while.
And they have tattoos.
So
they have tattoos instead of their rings. And I've tried to convince my husband. I've tried.
What did he say?
He says no. He's like, I will never get a tattoo. I'm like, honestly, me neither. I just feel like it wouldn't look good on me. But like, that's such a cute idea.
No, that is so cute. I'm from Northern California.
Yes.
I'm from Northern California, and they are royalty there. The Currys are royalty, okay? She has like her own chef stuff going on.
She has a cookbook.
She has a cookbook. They are so cute. Their family is so cute. Their children are so cute.
We need to talk about their kids.
Their kids.
Their 3 kids. Mm-hmm. Riley, the girl. Cannon, the boy.
Yeah.
And Ryan, the little girl.
Yeah. You guys, if you go back, there is funny videos of Steph talking in like post-game press conferences where like Riley is interrupting him or like taking the mic or like they're just so cute. Like they are so adorable. Cute. I'm genuinely obsessed with them. And I will say this, the NBA, it's very well, it's like, this is terrible. I hate that this is the way it is, but it is well known that, look, a lot of people aren't loyal, okay? Mm-hmm. You go to different cities, you got your girls in different cities.
Yes.
Hate that. The one couple that I am just sure that's not the case.
I'm 99.9% sure.
Am I there? No. But if I'm picking one of them to be loyal.
If I had to put my money on anybody.
It's the Currys.
Oh,
if I'm putting my money on anyone, it's the Currys.
Yes.
So.
And they just had their 10-year, and did you see their vow renewal? It was.
Oh, yes. I forgot
in
about
2021.
That. Yeah, because it's been a minute. So cute.
I'm just obsessed
literally
with them.
So cute. I'm obsessed with them. They're perfect.
And they love, my favorite thing about them, of why I picked them and why I want us to talk about them last, is they are just like the most God-fearing couple.
True.
And I just think it's so sweet. And a lot of times whenever they get asked, like, how do you guys make your marriage work? How has it worked this long? And they always say, a lot of people say when you have kids, you need to put your kids first. Mm-hmm. And those two always say, you don't put your kids first. They put themselves first. They put them and their relationship first. And that is the foundation.
And then the goodness follows.
Yes. And they are better parents when their marriage is secure. And that's something I follow in my relationship. And me and my husband do is, as long as we're good, we're going to be good to our kids.
Yeah.
Everything else will fall into place. But
this is
deep. Yeah, I'm getting deep here.
Yeah, no, keep going because I love this.
But when you have kids, it just gets crazy. And if you don't have a strong foundation in your marriage, then it's just, everything else is going to be so much harder. And I just love how they openly talk about that.
Yeah. And people don't talk like that.
No. And I just, you don't see that a lot, especially in like celebrity couples. Because I feel like she's a celebrity now.
Oh, she is. She's made a name for herself.
Oh, totally. And so we love them.
We do.
I love the Currys. They say amazing things, and they have like a little show on HBO Max now. I don't know if you saw that. It's like a little couple show.
Yeah, no, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I have heard
they're
it
just
exists.
so cute, and I wanted to end with them.
I love that.
Love them.
I'm really excited for you to hear my last one because I just feel like you're not gonna know. No. Okay. Lionel Messi. You've heard of Messi,
I know
obviously. Messi, the GOAT.
Yes.
Okay.
I know Messi.
Just won a World Cup.
Don't know who.
The last thing on his checklist. And his wife, Antonella Roccuzzo.
I don't know his wife at all, so give me all the details.
I need you to like look her up right now, actually. Okay. Because I need you to put a face to this. Because she's another one. I talked about this with Olivia, right? She's another one that is so beautiful, but you just know she's naturally just so beautiful. She models and whatnot because, of course, like, she's famous and whatever.
Oh, she's really pretty.
She's really, really pretty. So, get this. They first meet when they're actual children. They meet when they're, like... No, like, so... like, they are the cutest. They meet when they're... Different sites say different things. Some say, like, he was 5. The oldest that it says is, like, he was 9 and she was 8. Like, they are babies. Now, again, this is so long ago, and this is... whole other country, you know, so kind of like the story has a few different versions, and I say that because he has not confirmed what I'm about to say next, but it is like all over the place.
Okay.
He apparently, when he was like 8 years old, wrote her a letter that said, someday we'll be boyfriend and girlfriend, or someday we'll be engaged.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like,
my heart is beating.
No, I know. Little babies. They met through when they were super young because Messi had played with Antonella's cousin, and they were, like, buddies. So that's kind of how they met. Anyways, so Messi, at age 13, moves to Spain because he's psycho good at soccer, okay? Mm-hmm. Which is a whole other story that I think you and I need to talk about sometime.
I would love to do a deep dive on him.
Oh, my goodness. His story of how he signed is iconic.
Let's save that.
Yeah.
Let's save it.
But you're going to love it. I know you're...
If you guys want to see it, you can go look it up.
But we're going to talk about it. Okay. Anyways. So, time goes on, you know. They were friends growing up, and then Antonella had a friend that tragically died in a car accident. So, he reaches out to her in 2005 to, like, comfort her, so they, like, to be a friend to her, so they, like, reconnect that way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, but, like, you didn't really hear anything else. It was just like, oh, they reconnected.
Okay.
That was 4 years before they confirmed their relationship. They confirmed their relationship in 2009.
Oh, my gosh.
No, they are just like...
secret lovers?
They're just low-key. They are the most low-key. Like, they are not...
I love a low-key
Yes,
vibe.
they are not about this, like, fame of their relationship at all. Like, they are literally in it for each other. Like,
that's so
they
cool.
are the proof that you can have, like, you can have one love your whole life. Literally Messi.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's the best thing ever. Anyway, so chills. In 2010, Messi proposes. They have 3 boys together. One born in 2012, one in 2015, one in 2018. They get married in 2017. Cute. And they go back to their hometown, Rosario, Argentina. Which, shout out to Rosario, that's where my grandpa is from. Okay, born and raised there. Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wait, that's so cool.
I know. Yeah, no, like, my family is psycho Messi fans, so I've, like, known this story. But getting into the details, I was like, this is the best story ever.
Is he, like, related to you? Potentially. You guys are from the same.
You said that, I thought you meant my grandpa. I was like, yeah, he's related to me. Messi.
So Messi. Is Messi like your long lost cousin?
Messi, are we related?
Honestly, do some
me
family
going
history.
to my family tree. It is hard to do. It is hard to do like work on your family tree. That feels like a
small town. Maybe I'm making this up. Don't listen to me. Continue.
But here's the thing: they go back, and that's where they get married, which is actually so special because Rosario is like not very nice. Like it is, and excuse me, like if I'm not doing a perfect accent, okay? But it's like a kind of dangerous, like it's kind of dangerous, and I'm sure they had like they did a safe place there. But you got to realize at this point, like they have money, they are celebrities, they could get married anywhere they want, and they chose to go back to their hometown, which I just think, sweet. I just genuinely think that's the cutest thing anywhere. And they have been happy ever since. And there were so I was just like psycho about the World Cup, and like, because again, my grandma's from Argentina. Like, all we've ever wanted is another World Cup trophy for Argentina. We've wanted Messi to win one. It's the last thing on the resume, and this was the last opportunity. There were tears shed, okay? So, where was I even going with that? I just got so passionate about that. Oh, so all post-World Cup, I'm just getting, like, TikToks, and my whole algorithm on every platform was Argentina and Messi.
Okay.
And it was so cute because there are videos of this man smiling on the field in his jersey, taking pictures of his wife with the World Cup trophy.
Oh,
looking so happy. And
there's so many one cute of these videos.
It's so cute because everyone's like, if this man can win the World Cup and take pictures of his wife and look so happy doing it, there's no excuse for anything
seriously.
less.
You can do the bare minimum.
You can do, seriously.
Actually. So, well, that's so cute. I didn't know anything about them.
They are actually so adorable. There's pictures of them, and they just are like these little babies together.
I love how they have a cute little family, too.
And they have a cute little family. The 3 boys are so cute, and they're so cute. I
want 3 boys, so...
Really?
Goals.
Do you?
I want all boys.
All boys.
All boys.
You're such a good boy, Mom.
We'll see. Watch me get 2 girls.
What does your husband want? Does Moroni want any girls?
I think he wants a girl more than I do. Yeah, I'm like, all boys.
You're like, actually, I kind of like this.
No, I love having boys.
Did you always want all boys?
Yes.
Really?
Always have. Watch me get girls, though.
Okay, but
honestly,
no.
I've been manifesting it, though, for years. I've been saying, like, all boys, all boys.
No, I was going to say, if anyone in life is like, I want all boys, and then just gets all boys, it's you. Like,
because I said it.
You just, you would be the queen of manifestation.
I have manifested my life, honestly.
No, you have. That's why I'm like, that's why I asked, because I was like, I know I'm going to ask, and she's probably going to say, yeah, no, I've wanted all boys, and that's what I got.
No, honestly, I just feel like you can do that. Maybe one day we'll get into the fact that you can just pick your life.
Yeah, but we should get into that, because here's the thing. I would also like to learn from you, because I actually feel like I've done that in some senses, but sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what to manifest. Like, what do I want? That's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing we should talk about, honestly. Yeah. But do you have any other couples? Should we do some honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's do some honorable mentions.
Because those were our 6 that we were like,
because
we have to talk
about. Those were the ones, like, first ones that came to our mind. If you guys have more that come to your mind, comment on, go to YouTube, comment on YouTube. I want to see what you guys like.
Or do a post or something.
Or do a post and tag us, message us. We want to know.
Tell us your favorite, like, athlete or sports adjacent couple.
Yes.
Because we want to know.
Because we want to
But some of our favorites we missed. Sierra and Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. Love them.
Yep, love them. No, you take the first 2, because I do love them. They're beautiful. And they are iconic.
Yes, Christian McCaffrey and Olivia Culpo.
Yeah.
But I'm mainly just Olivia Culpo on that one because I'm obsessed with her. She's so freaking cute. Who else we got?
Yeah, okay, so I love a little soccer couple. So Alex Morgan. I feel like everybody's heard Alex Morgan.
Love Alex Morgan.
Mm-hmm. She's married to Servando Carrasco, and he played Major League Soccer as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's just kind of fun.
What
just
a cute
soccer couple. And
do they have kids?
I was just going to say, she had a baby, not, like, maybe...
Really?
I'm trying to think, was it a year ago?
She had a baby, though. I will invest in.
Yeah, another child. No, absolutely.
Another child coming up.
Which... I actually have a little bit of shout out. That's kind of like my women's shout out today at the end. So we'll keep going. It's nothing crazy, but
okay.
Yeah.
And then who else? Do you have any others?
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence and Marissa Lawrence. Okay.
There was controversy on that one.
I know.
Do you remember when, like, that whole thing, or the what were they called? Like the wives of Clemson wives and stuff?
Yeah, no.
And everybody's like, he's cheating on her, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And their wedding.
This is
I'm team them, though.
I'm team them, too.
I'm always team the couple. You guys don't know their lives.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we don't know their lives. I also feel like Marissa I just love her social media game.
She's very sweet.
She's very sweet. I've seen her comment on, like, some influencers posts that just are not as, like, high up as her, and she just, like, has commented, like, you don't know me, but I've been following you. I think you're great. Sorry this hard thing happened. Or like, I just feel like she's very, very nice.
Very, very nice.
And honestly, me loving them has nothing to do with Trevor Lawrence and everything to do with Marissa Lawrence.
And her wedding.
And yes.
Her wedding.
Guys, I honestly think that's what hooked me.
Stunning.
You should go look at their wedding photos.
Do you remember at the wedding where they did like a dance where it was just them two?
Yes.
I think about that all the time, and I regret my wedding for that reason. I was like, I should have done that. And they danced to the Justin Bieber song.
No, they that's what I'm saying.
It was
like
so
it
cute.
was perfect. She planned the perfect wedding, and that's just why I love them.
Okay, that's great ones.
And the reason I want to do a little bringing it back to Alex Morgan and her little baby girl Charlie is. I just saw a post and it was her playing soccer with her. I think she's like 1. Like she's like standing up and she's like trying to play soccer with her daughter. And cute. I'm just like, shout out to moms like that. Like we talked about Rihanna being pregnant. Mm-hmm. We've got Alex Morgan who like who's playing soccer again. She's on the women's national team.
Amazing.
She's in the NWSL, the National Women's Soccer League. Like she's doing things and she's a mom. And I just feel like we need to shout out her and people like her. And we love moms. We talk about moms like every episode, but like
I love moms, obviously.
You're like
mom here. No, we love moms.
No, and I was like, this is such a cute video, and it's just a little something heartwarming for the girls, you know? Yeah.
Yes.
I dropped a link in there. You can check it out. I think I did. If not,
really?
I'll text it to you. Like right before you came over, so you know.
I feel like we have to talk about real quick before we are done. Oh, that's the cutest video. We'll post it, guys. We'll post it.
We'll post it for you. Don't worry.
Then you can see. We just have to talk about we're not in Salt Lake. We're in Utah Valley, but this weekend is the NBA All-Star weekend in Salt Lake. This weekend. So
and this is exciting because we have not. I don't even remember when we have not had an NBA All-Star in Utah
ever.
I know. I think we had.
Probably before I lived here.
Oh, I legit think it's like before we were born or something.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I was actually looking it up the other day.
Are you
don't
going
remember.
To anything?
No, I wish. Are you?
No.
Maybe I actually should look into that.
When I was young, it was in Vegas, and we went to like the kids thing where you can do all the kids activities. I'm like, if I wasn't going to Mexico, I would go take my kids to like do the kids activity things.
Yeah, that's
so fun.
That actually would be so much fun. And my friend, I know a couple people who work for the Jazz, and they shout out to anyone at the Jazz right now. Like I've been trying to meet up with my friend, and I'm like, they're working crazy. So hard. Like it is
crazy.
It is crazy. Like
well,
I'm
that's
like,
so
like
fun.
Last week I was like, hey, can you go get lunch? And she's like, I am so sorry, but next weekend
I think you should go.
Is NBA All-Star weekend. I mean, I think
you
I
should ask
too,
her.
But
who? And then we'll just leave it at this. What team are you going for? Team Giannis or Team LeBron?
Well, I love Giannis, so I'll just say Giannis.
And I'm going LeBron, so that
you're
works.
You're going LeBron. Ooh, we love when we are on opposite sides.
Let's go. I'm always Team LeBron because I like LeBron.
Simple as that. Simple as that. Giannis actually he's just a character. He's like tweeted the funniest things, and like he's actually so funny. So I love him because
he's really fun.
I wish I remembered one of his tweets, but it's like weird stuff like, whoa, American ice cream's crazy. Or like just like I don't even
just
know.
Like the most
like
random
just
things.
Like the most random things. I'm like, what are you saying?
That's funny.
So, anyways, yeah, watch NBA All-Star Game if you wanna.
And if you guys are going, just let us know. That's so.
Let us know if you're going because we'll be jealous.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Well.
I feel like we talked forever.
Was that long? I don't know. We tried to get so much information in.
Guys, that was a lot. But you guys, I hope we're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. I can't wait for you guys to listen to this one.
Listen to us. Go ahead after you listen to us. Be sure to give us a rating. Be sure to download. We want you guys to download the episodes. Like,
we don't
subscribe,
know how this whole thing's
follow
us, so do all the things, please.
Literally do all the things for us.
Because we've been making these.
You guys are really awesome. We have had so much fun hearing people's reactions to the first 2 episodes.
And we would love your feedback and what you guys want to see.
No, we truly value it.
Or else we'll just be doing what we want to do.
Yeah, which we're happy to do too.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Because this is just how we talk in general.
No, it really is. Okay, you guys are the best. That's all we've got for you. Thanks for joining us on
Calling the Shots. Bye.
See you next time.